Okay. Today, this is going to be quick and easy. We're just going to talk a little bit about physical and chemical changes. Anytime you change the properties of matter, that change can be either physical, act of altering a substance. It can be physical or it can be chemical. When considering what type of change has occurred, you need to ask yourself, did the identity of the substance change? So if it's a compound, did we change that compound? Did we move those different elements and atoms around? Is it still, if it was water, is it still water? If it was paper, is it still paper? Or did it go from water to maybe those hydrogens joined with something else and those oxygens joined with something else and you made something new entirely? So that's really how chemically you're going to distinguish the difference between a physical and a chemical change. A physical change is a change that occurs that does not change the identity of the substance. Melting ice, freezing Kool-Aid, tearing paper, boiling water. Phase changes will always be physical changes. Physical changes are pretty easily reversible. You can always refreeze that water back into ice. Paper tearing, I guess you can't like put it back together without like tape and other stuff, but it's still paper. Okay. Physical changes are like physical properties. They're really easy to observe. Chemical changes are a little bit harder. Like chemical properties are a little bit harder to observe. So a chemical change is a change that occurs causing the identity of the substance to change. So burning paper or burning some of those chlorides we burned on Friday. Digesting food, okay? You ate a sandwich. It doesn't come out a sandwich. And electrolysis of water, which is when you rip the hydrogens and oxygens apart. A chemical change is also called a chemical reaction. And we're also going to learn how to write them as chemical equations. Chemical changes. On your sheet I gave you on Friday, I told you the 4 indicators of chemical change. Wake County's information gives you 5. They include evolution of light. I would put light in there with color change, but either way. Evolution of a heat or a temperature change. If you get a gas, like when baking soda and vinegar, you get those bubbles. Color change you saw on Friday. Formation of a precipitate you're going to see in class tomorrow. A precipitate is a solid that forms when 2 liquids react with each other. And the precipitate is the product of the chemical reaction. So liquid plus liquid, oh, there should be like an arrow right there. Liquid plus liquid goes to solid. And that's a precipitate, which you'll see in class tomorrow. I told you that was quick and easy. See? Not too bad.